Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
The throw is McCown, and the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Shaq Lawson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. On second down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Okay, even just being nice, the last 2 plays were not very good offensively. So if you're the play caller, was it the team's execution or was it strategy? If it was execution, you continue to call the game the way you're calling it. But the strategy, change up what you're doing and figure it out.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On 3rd and long, it's McCown. Now this is brought in by Pryor. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
The first down carry by Elliott. And he is knocked down from the side. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
Here's McCown to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3 down. 3 down.
So still in search of the first down after that last completion. From the gun on 3rd, McCown. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Three and a half to go, first quarter.
Tight right. All right, here we go.
The first carry for Patrick DeMarco. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Okay, work with me here. Make sure I'm clear on this one. Inside their own 10-yard line, and they run a toss play, I know it works, but ordinarily that takes a lot of chutzpah to do something like that because Only thing more dangerous is trying to throw the ball in that situation and maybe taking a big loss.
They're going to look to throw. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. Coming in carrying the losing streak, not the start that they were looking for. 3 and out on the opening drive.
So now everyone's looking at each other. And what I mean by that is, who's going to make the right play? Who's going to get us out of the doldrums? Who's going to get us out of this funk that they're in right now? They've got to find someone who will make a play, create a play, and get their confidence moving in the right direction.
New York set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now this time the count will throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Matt Milano in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career.
Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Quick the edge. Go. Hurry up, here we go! No, check, Patriot!
McCown throwing on second. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He's going to go for a big play down into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And the return will stop right around the 25. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge. This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second down following the incompletion.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Set! Back 99 Philly!
Handoff comes to Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it in every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Man left.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. So they're on that play. Offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Roger, roger. Now let's go.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Come on,
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
This will be fielded at the 6. And some space here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
McCown to throw on second down. He's going deep for Brown. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now McCown, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Lynch coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over at their own 20. And the Bills getting set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Last stop. Last stop.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Now let's go. Hot. Green, 39. No. Check. Patriot.
Now back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Now let's go.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now.
Move. Hurry up. Here we go. 3-19.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Watch 85. Watch 85.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted
Hurry up. Here
down.
we go. Leopard.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be down deep into Jet territory. It's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. And even 60 yards. Now Cook running right. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed up quickly at the end. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard, right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Set. 3-19. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Shift together here from the D-line.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Set. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Tight end right. Hurry up.
So they're on the 5-yard line here, 2nd down and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. sacked right around the 17. Avery Williamson in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right half, just a 34-yard attempt. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Now let's go!
Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Push it! All right, now, look at 50. Watch you now, Barney! Barney! Check.
A give to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he
right,
ran
now,
pretty
look
much
at that.
wild,
Now,
didn't he? Did
check,
pretty much what he
check.
wanted to do. But this one, he's starting cold. That's good scouting.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's McCown. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bucky Hodges with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And now out come the Bills. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Man left, man left.
He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
The Bills on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now let's go. Blue
Gabriel,
90.
the man in motion.
Blue 90.
Back to throw here. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, good move. And now running right through him. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. The count now on 1st down. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. The offense lining up 1st and 10.
No, check. Patriot. 6 guys. Here we go now.
The give is to Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Check.
And no
Patriot.
more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Now let's go.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. That also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
All right, here we go. Leopard!
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
All right, here we go. Back to Detroit!
Shotgun here for McCown. A little dump off for Crowell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go now.
Now Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, yeah!
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Both the run and pass still in play here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And tough starting field position here.
Watch tight end.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go now.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
Now, that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Bills on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Avery Williamson in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 11. And now running right through him. Might have been 1 man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Here's McCown. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one goes for 24 yards. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second down following the run.
No. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, here's McCown. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
I got one. Now let's go.
Throwing is McCown on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Alert. 3 down. Hurry up, here we go. 17.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense.
Now let's go.
They run it again with Cook. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Watch tight ends right. Watch tight ends right. I got him.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on it.
Caught on the left side by Benjamin. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Schmidt on to punt as he sends it away. This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Check 26. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They stop on the ground with Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays at these.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 20. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up footing one downfield. It gets intercepted.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.